Because if you didn't know this already, once again, you're new to the game. Right? Factory CDI box. The boot, the wire. The only thing it does is it screws. This boot screws into. Okay, we're gonna put this rubber boot back on it because it belongs to it. Okay, that's the way it was brought to me. So take. All it is a wood screw. Counterclockwise off, clockwise on. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. It's that simple. If your magneto is good and your CDI box is good and it's showing you it's good, then try to tighten the wire and the cap. It may fire. Okay, we're going to put, I'm just test fitting things for now. Okay. Okay. All I'm doing is I'm up here prepping everything. Getting everything ready to assemble. And what I do here, all I do is I take this nut. All I do here is I take this nut and I bottom it out on this bolt. I leave everything loose the way it was when it comes from factory. Okay. What we'll do is we'll set this up this way. Just like so. You could always make this hand tight and make this stay. Now remember folks, this is not permanent right now. This is all temporary. Okay? Because we gotta think, this is a brand new fresh build. What we're doing is it's more or less like a mock-up. Okay? Because you're gonna have to figure out what goes where, how it needs to go there. Now once again, I cannot stress this enough. All these engines and bikes and nothing goes together the same, nothing's built the same. I just don't care. See, it's just for mock-up. You're not buttoning nothing down. I mean, it could easily be moved, and there's a reason for that. Okay, now, I'm going to go back up here to the front of the bike a bit. Okay, we got our stock CDI box and a stock clamp. All you're going to do is take your clamp Take one nut and one bolt, just a couple threads, maybe a turn, half turn, whatever you can get. And now we're going to put this up here. See, this is why I said this is all temporary, because you have to, once again, you have to figure out where all this is going and how it's going to be, how it's all going to sit. Once again, this is just for mock-up. Now you see why I say this is just all for mock-up right now? See what I just had to do? And that's what I mean. You're going to have to figure out what's going where and how it's going to go there. See, I do not like that there. Do not. And there's a couple reasons I do not like it there. Because first off, is if this was up here, it'd be much more convenient. But it is what it is. I'm not removing the head for a reason. Customer's bike, not mine. If it was my own bike, I would remove the head, turn it around. If it was done up by factory, I'm leaving it that way. I'm not creating no leaks. Okay. And there's something we're going to put in place, and we're going to put in place for good. It's going to be a clutch handle, throttle assembly, Okay, now to install and assemble the throttle assembly. Okay, as you guys all can see, okay, this one here comes done this way. What you're going to do, you're going to put that all the way back. You have to thread this in some. Okay, and take your throttle cable, put it into your end. Your throttle assembly is going to go on the handlebars. Okay. You may have to apply a little bit of force, not much. Once you apply a little bit of force, it starts threading right in. Okay. Now, okay, that's in place. And take our throttle grip, put our cable in it, twist it, goes this way, not this way, goes this way. Okay. Now we got a throttle assembly. Let's put it on the bars. And that puts that up out the way. Okay. Now, I don't know if this will work any better. Should. Awful stiff and short. Okay. I'll borrow this box again for a second, people. Much easier to use. Gee. Oh, yeah. Okay, throttle assembly's there. Looks good. And you can always readjust it. I can always readjust it before I finish the bike. Okay. Because now So that's in place. Let's release this one. This clutch for this brake lever over here. Let's corn motherfucker. Okay. Let's pull tolerances back out. Let's release this side and drop that back a bit. Yep. Close. Real close. Okay. Now I've got all that done. Okay. We're going to take our petcock. Okay. Take our petcock and put it in the tank. And it does have an intake filter. As you can tell, it's orange. It's been sitting in a warehouse somewhere a long time. But that doesn't hurt it. When you install these, make sure you do not cross thread these, and make sure you do this lightly, and make sure you also use the red washer that comes with this. If you do not use the red locking, what do you call a seal washer, then this is not going to work properly. It's going to start seeping. Damn it. Okay. That's going to be hell. I know everybody's wondering what I'm doing over here, if you could even see it on video. I have run into another problem. This is why I'm talking about doing a mock-up before a full complete. Just bolt everything up and run. Look. This tank fits the frame. Yes. That's not the problem. Problem is, now you've got a tank problem. What do we do?